Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!
What's good, y'all? It's your girl, Let's Too Real. We are back up in this thing with another video. This video, I'm going to talk about The Chi. It's been a little minute since I've talked about shows, and I'm trying to get back in the hang of things, you know what I'm saying? Adjusting to motherhood really, like, took me there, okay? But I'm back. I'm back now, okay? But, let's talk about The Chi. So, I did not watch episodes 1, 2, and 3 when they came out, like, you know, when they came out. I actually was waiting until they had a little bit, because you know when shows come out and you want to see them and you want to sit there and you want to watch what's happening next. That's what I be doing. Like, y'all gonna give me one episode, I'm gonna be screaming for a whole week until I can get another one. So I waited until the third one had actually dropped. And then I went on ahead and got that through Paramount, baby. I went on ahead and got that through Paramount. And then we actually watched it, 1, 2, and 3. What I really want to say, Duda get on my nerves. Like I said that all extra. Duda get on my nerves. Duda, I cannot stand him. He is a demon. That man is a demon. And listen, it's gonna be all over the place because, like I said, I watched 1, 2, and 3. So I can't just be like, oh, in this episode, this happened. This episode, this happened. This episode, this happened. No, we're gonna talk like we. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk like we. So take us back. You know, Emmett with Keisha, Tiffany with Tiana Taylor, baby daddy husband. You know, Emmett mama and his daddy actually got married. Everything's going good. Everything's going good. Emmett still runs Smokey. He actually is in business with Duda, and I really wish that he wasn't, but he wouldn't be making the money that he is now if he wasn't. But at the same time, all money ain't good money, and Duda is a demon. Okay, so he in business with Duda. I'm just gonna talk about some things that stick out, okay? Because we barely really see Jake. We see a lot more Papa than Jake right now. Gemma, I'm trying to like her, but she a little funky. Her attitude and she a little funky. And I don't like how she took that $200 from Aisha.
They short 200. No, that's my 10%.
After she performed, even though she was the manager and she didn't even really get her that job. I ain't like that. And then she was sitting there like waiting on her to figure out that $200 was gone. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. She see that Kev got eyes for Maisha. And you know him, Maisha was like this at first. And then she got with Papa or whatever. But they spinning the block around. I don't like how she was looking at Maisha when she was looking at Kev. I don't like that. Mind your business. You shouldn't have did what you did to Kev. You with Jake. So you and Jake go ahead and stay where you at. Don't be doing that. I don't like that. Don't be doing that. Like I said, this is a compilation of 1, 2, and 3, baby. So what I seen last night in episode 3, Emmett daddy pulls up on Duda. This is at the end, close to the end of the episode, because Duda gave Emmett a gun to keep in his house. And Emmett was like, who gonna hurt my family? Like, who trying to hurt my family? Why I need a gun? Like, I don't really need a gun. And my whole thought process is like, baby, you in The Chi, and you a businessman, you got a family, and you ain't got no gun, you ain't got no strap, you ain't got nothing, you ain't got a knife. Jesus. Oh my God, what you gonna do, stab with a toothpick? I mean, you could get somewhere with that, but I don't think, you know. His daddy actually went in the room after Emmett left the hallway and took the gun and was like, my son don't need your housewarming gift. He don't need it. And if anything happens to my son, his girl, or their kids, I'm gonna kill you myself. I said, okay, daddy, with the earpiece. Because you know Emmett daddy had that earpiece since season 1. It's finally not as big as a PlayStation 4 headset. He actually got like a little tiny one this time, okay? My thing is, Duda. Remember he killed Iman Shumpert uncle Q. Remember he did that, right? Lynn Whitfield is his mama. We gonna get into that. Lynn Whitfield is his mama. I was like, so one thing that I don't like is that every time Emmett says something or has something to do with financial or, you know, the new house they're about to get or anything, he has to mention Duda. And I don't like that. I don't like that for my boy. Because you acting like he ain't kill your mentor. You acting like he ain't killed Brandy. You acting like he ain't got hundreds of bodies. We don't even know where they at. They could be in the Chattahoochee River for all we know. But we know that Duda catches body. And I just don't like that. And one thing that I really didn't like is that Tracy, who is Jason's mama, who the first season was based off of Jason. And he was the one who got killed, who ended up getting Brandon's brother killed, which was Cookie. That's how all of this started, okay? So she was like, I'm gonna live this single life. I wanna start loving on myself, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. This nigga, Duda comes to the door. She try to play hard to get. I'm like, girl, don't do it, don't do it. She did it. Duda came in, slid in them cheeks. And I'm like, I thought you wanted to love on yourself and worry about yourself because of what he put you through, but you still letting this man come in and slide and clap them cheeks. Another thing that I don't like is how Duda pulled up to Papa's daddy's church. It's a special place in hell for that demon. It's a special place in hell for that demon, mark my words. But they need a villain. And he do it so good. He do it so good to the point where I don't even like him in real life. You remember Charles from Diary Made Black Woman? I still don't like him to this day. When I see him on BMF, I be wanting to. Now, Papa done found him a new little boo thing, even though she older than him. She is 19, he is 17. And I don't know how that's gonna work out because, like I said, he's still in high school and she is already done with school. She already has a car, like, you know what I'm saying? She is trying to become a grown woman and Papa's still young. And he really like her. He really does. And I hope that works out for him. I really do. Because clearly him and Maisha is just, they're just better as friends. They're just better as friends. So, you know, hopefully he won't blow it when he found out that Kev done spun the block. Maisha done spun the block. And they back at square one where they was when we first met Maisha. Let's talk about Keisha and Tiff and Iman Shumpert. So Keisha is trying to become a teacher. You know, she good with kids. She is really, really good with kids. And that's what she's doing. That's what she's up to. She's trying to be on her grown woman-ish, okay? She's trying to become the woman of the house. Her and Emmy is trying to do what they're supposed to do together. And she just doing big things, okay? So she has her little interview, her little job interview. She pulled a teacher away from the kids and tell her, look, you trying to play in this little boy face. Like, it's a reason why he don't want to read in front of the whole class. But the teacher was like, maybe you're not meant for working here. And I'm like, maybe you need to listen to Keisha. Because a lot of these teachers that don't give a fuck, because it's a lot of teachers that do. A lot of teachers that don't give a fuck, they will embarrass you. They will force you to do stuff that you don't want to in front of the class. And it will turn you away from stuff like that. And that's why some kids just be like, fuck school. Because they don't work with them how they need to be worked with. Every kid is different. And I feel like Keisha gonna do big things. Now, Tiff and, I don't even know his name in the show. I really be calling him Iman. So Tiffany and Iman, they still doing their little business, and they under Duda now because remember, Q is Iman's uncle. That's who Iman was working for, and then Duda killed Q, and so now he basically worked for Duda. And Duda like, I give you 15% up than what your uncle was giving you, blase blase. But Iman really feel like something is off and he feel like something is wrong because Duda don't really be hiding the fact that he be taking people out and be doing what he be doing. He really don't give a fuck because he like, who gonna stop me? Who gonna stop me? Tiffany ends up, I'll be forgetting some of these side characters' names. The dude that was married to Tia, him, who she used to mess with. She goes over there and it's a new dude over there. And he like, he grow his own herb or whatever. And it tastes better than what they got. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, this tastes better than what you got. Go ahead and try to go ahead and hit this. She's like, I don't smoke nothing that ain't mine. And they was like, girl, shut up and smoke this. So she ended up smoking and she's like, oh my God, this some gas. This some gas. And so her and Iman about to try to do business with them, but they need the money. So that make Iman have to go ask his mama for the money. His mama, a thin line between love and hate. Miss Lynn Whitfield, y'all. And she like, you want 50 G's? Because that's what he asking for, a loan, 50 G's. She said, you want 50 G's? I'll give it to you. It ain't even a loan. She was like, I'll give it to you. It ain't even got to be a loan. I'll give it to you. He like, well, what I got to do? She said, Q was my brother. He was my older brother. He basically was my daddy. Find out who killed your uncle. You get these 50 bands. This Negro says, well, give me 100. Y'all know what that's going to entail. She just want to know who killed her brother. You want another 50 on top of the 50 you asking for? You best put that Negro in the ground. You best put that Negro in the ground. Especially if you don't want me asking for my money back. And it's your uncle too, and this is how I raised you. You know what I'm saying? But he did say that his mama and him was not bonded. And I feel like they might play into that and show us like why they're not as close as they are. But at the same time, I feel like he's not about to play. I feel like Iman about to become something crazy in the show. Because I really like his character, even though he just be chill. He just be smoking. Like, he would just mind his business when Tiff came around. And so, Tiff is the reason why he went to ask his mama for that money. Because he really did not want to ask his mama for that money. But Tiff is the reason. So, Kev ends up going to his mama's house. Basically shopping. Getting some snacks and stuff out the refrigerator. Stealing tissue and paper towels. And both his mamas come downstairs and they're like, no, sir. You want to be grown? You be grown and go ahead and go pay for your stuff. That's what you do. But lo and behold, his mama is like, go ahead, take it, go ahead. Because, you know, as a mother, we might talk junk. We might do that. But at the end of the day, we still going to come through. Even if we don't want to. Because we don't want you out there struggling and being hungry and stuff like that. Even if it was your choice to move out. Because it's going to happen eventually. But we don't want to see you hungry and struggling. Like, don't be scared to ask for stuff. But you did move out. So you're going to have to make some type of choices. You got choices to make. Trig. Oh, he didn't even go by Trig no more, do he? That's Victor. That's Victor. Victor is still with his lady. He ends up getting city councilman. So he done moved up. I really thought he was going to be like Reg and be still in that street life and be thug, but he actually is changing his life. Jason Weaver with his lady, but he moved in. He ain't got no job. He's struggling with that. He don't like not having money, and he moved into her house. So it's her rules, and he's struggling with that. So it's really not much happening. It's a lot happening, but it's really not much happening yet. Because you know, once it get past like episode 3, that's when stuff, that's when stuff start happening. An old girl who got adopted by Kev's parents, her brother is out, Big Mensa. He's changed his life. He just want to check on her and stuff like that. And he told her, the dude that you with, I heard he a street nigga. Street niggas will hurt you in the process. And she like, I know because you done hurt me or whatever. So she's kind of pulling away from Jabari. She don't really want to be getting that phone call at 2 o'clock in the morning saying, hey, your man dead. Which is understandable, because who would, right? So that's pretty much all that I've got. That's like my little recap of episode 1, 2, and 3. It's out of order. It's all over the place like my life. But I hope y'all get the gist of it. And I hope y'all really like these talks. Because now after I've done 1, 2, and 3, I'm going to do 4, 5, 6, 7. All of them separately. So it's going to be separate episodes. It's not going to be cluttered like this one. I just had to get this out. I just had to get it all out and tell people how much I hate Doodle. That's all. I just wanted to rant about Doodle. But tell me what y'all think in the comments about the shot. If y'all do watch it, if y'all don't watch it. If it's some pieces that I missed, let me know, because it probably is. Because I just been blah, 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 blah. But it's probably some pieces that I missed. Let me know what y'all think and how y'all felt about these episodes. And what was your favorite part, what part you didn't like. Like, let's talk. Let's have a chat in the comments. Like and subscribe. It's your girl, Let's Screw In Without This Thing.
Let's watch some crazy stuff, yo!